Oh God, it's 34 degrees Celsius today. Heat warning in effect. For all my American friends, it's 93 degrees Fahrenheit. I know that may not seem like a lot to you guys, but to a Canadian, oh my God, that's nasty. Like I'm good up to minus 40 Celsius. I can handle that. I can handle the cold. I can't handle this heat. All the heat is good for today is drying my garbage cans as I wash them. So a bit of a channel update, some tech stuff we'll cover today. I've been using the new Panasonic camcorder, loving it. Using the new drone, loving it. I'm telling you guys, that's what we heard. Have used both for our other channel, Bigfooter Gary. If you're not familiar, I run 3 channels. This one here, Unfrequented World, Bigfooter Gary, which we do a lot of stuff back in the swamp, paranormal, Bigfooting stuff, and then of course, metal detecting lost treasures. I am working on season 8 for metal detecting, but those videos are going up on this channel. And then in the winter, when there's nothing else going on, I will finish uploading all of our adventures to that other channel, including Season 8. I've got a bunch of Season 6 videos left to go up there. Don't ask me why. I do it because they get more views on this channel, more people see them, and the hope is that more people that are interested will then follow the other channel. It never works. The other channel just refuses to take off. It just wants to die. I have like 1,200 subs on that channel, but I will eventually upload them to that channel, and you are now aware, if you are following this channel, we run 2 other channels, and the chances are that you will like those other 2 channels as well, so check those out. I will put links in the description of this video to the other channels below. I've got to get inside and hook up a new battery. I'll show you what I'm working on. Got another update for you guys, something cool that I bought for the channel. You guys know we were running the drone batteries to power our night vision cameras, and the new Panasonic camcorder can actually be running off of an external power supply, 5 amp supply. So I purchased this, 50 bucks off Amazon. It's the PD 30 watt power bank. Gets great reviews, and it's a little bigger, a little heavier than I thought, but I'll show you guys. We got the solar controller right here and the battery system. And right now we're getting 1.3 amps in from our solar panels, and this PD 30 is charging. It's quite heavy because it's actually got 40,000 milliamp hours in there. So quite a freaking bit. I'd say it weighs a pound, maybe a little more than a pound, but we'll be able to run all our cameras and stuff off of there. And it's drawing 1.2 amps charging off of a Samsung phone charger. So it came at 83%, and literally it's gone up 1% in about 4 minutes here. So quite a substantial amount of time to charge it. But what I'm gonna do is use solar energy. Okay, we've talked about it before. I'm big into green stuff, right guys? I want to charge that solely off of the power of the sun, and we're going to use it to run night vision cameras, the new camcorder, charge phones when we're camping, all that stuff. It does state on the box here that it has overcharge, overpower, over discharge, restore, over voltage, short circuit, high temperature, and magnetic field protection. So each one of those should be a non-issue with this unit. I'm sure it's Chinese, but hey, Canadian and American companies aren't making it, so I'm using it. So I found an old pouch to put our battery in, and that's important because we're going to use it for our night vision camera, and I'm going to attach this on here. Now, Red Green would advocate for duct tape here, but I believe that there truly is a tool that is better in a lot of instances than duct tape, and that is the lowly zip tie. I use these things for everything. Ahí está. Muy bien. Awesome. I gotta head to Quebec today to help Tom with his roof on his cottage. It's 8:30. What do we want to bet these guys are still in bed, hungover, sick as dogs, and not wanting to get up and do a roof? This road's not getting any better. I guess Tom doesn't own a chainsaw or a brush cutter. I don't see anybody up there working on that roof. I'm betting he's in here still sleeping hungover. You in there?
What?
Okay, we got him up and moving. He's drinking coffee.
Oh, he's up.
It's just to prove that Gary actually did some work.
Prove that I actually picked up a tool. Okay, so I got something in the mail yesterday that I ordered, a new bag. And I want to show you guys that allowed me to do something because now we're running 2 camcorders and then I've got all these additional lenses for the camcorders. I took my old bag and I turned it into a camcorder only bag. And then I'll show you guys the new K&F concept bag just really briefly, really quickly. Pretty cool bag, but it's not perfect, but I like it, but I'll just show you a couple things that I've found with it that could have been easily addressed and improved and should be in this day and age. They should know better. So I'll just show you guys. This is an Amazon Basics bag. I think I paid like 40 bucks for this bag. And this was my camera bag for the last couple of years. But now we've turned it into a camcorder bag. So we've got the AX700, the new Panasonic WX, whatever it is, WX F1. And then we've got all our accessory lenses in here. We've got a 1.4 teleconverter lens, great big heavy old lenses, more for this bigger camera, but freaking awesome. And we've got a macro lens here, which I showed you guys, and a wide converter lens. And then of course we throw in extras like our remote control and some microfiber cloths, things like that, a blower. So that's my old camera bag. This here is a K&F concept bag. It's a hard outer shell on this bag. And inside, I've got it set up for the camcorder if I want to throw it in here. 1 camera and 3 lenses. and some extra stuff, blowers, and then all of the end caps that you take off for the lenses that are on your camera, right? Now, where I find this bag, there's a couple of things I do like. This is a 100 millimeter macro lens with an adapter on it, so it's quite tall. And this bag is very deep, so you can actually stand a big lens like that up and still do it up, so that's awesome. I wish this was just a little bit bigger. They have a bottom part that folds up here to give more padding on the bottom, and in there is a rain cover. And then out here we've got a few more pouches where I've got my microfiber cloths and things like that, and some tools, adjustment tools and things in here for tripods. But here's where one of the things that they could have improved on is they've got this awesome pouch on the top. I'll show you. You can put anything you want in here. You know, your lunch for the day, another camera body, whatever you want. And it's accessible from the top. I put my drone bag in the top. So it's actually big enough to fit the drone in there. And that's awesome. That's probably what I'll use it for most of the time. There's a spot in here for a 16-inch laptop if you want to use it. And then on the top, there's another pouch where you could put some more essentials. I don't know. I don't have anything in there, but your phone or whatever you want could go in the top. And then on the side, I have one pouch that I have the Sony batteries in. And then on the other side, there's another pouch, and I put the Panasonic batteries in there. So my only complaint about this bag is that in here, when you set it up, you could have more choices to set it up if this bottom is removable, so you can use the whole amount of space right from the top right down. But when you fold it up to make this a compartment, there's no Velcro on the bottom. So these have to go here and to the side. They should have had a Velcro pad on the bottom of this so that you could just have more ways to configure this bottom. One more complaint I did have, I forgot about this bag, is so when you put it on, it's got the chest strap and no waist strap, which seems odd to me. I mean, it is very comfortable, but any bag that I ever buy, I always make sure there's a waist strap. And this one I didn't check, and I was like, oh, I'm going to return that. But when I put it on, it is actually very comfortable with all of the weight here. But I don't know. Should have a waist strap. KNF Concepts hard case. I love it. I think it was $124 on Amazon, but you got a $25 rebate. So yeah, it was $100.